There's no severe weather right now, zero. I mean, the kids' games, the practices, all of that stuff, and I'm talking the Metroplex, you're fine for the next several hours. It's later on this evening when we have a threat. Now, and there's also a watch up. I want you to take a look at this. It's not for the Metroplex. It's until 9 o'clock tonight, and it's for areas west of the Metroplex. So a little inside weather here. There's thunderstorms up here right now. So this watch box right here, Cook County, Wise County, Parker County, down to Hood County, this is about where the folks that issue these watches, this is about where they expect the line to be at the expiration time. So this tells you that the folks that put these boxes together, the Storm Prediction Center, which is loaded with scientists, they're believing that the timing for the Metroplex, if you will, would be after 9 o'clock, 9-ish or a little bit later. So when I see these watch boxes all the time, I always think, okay, where's the eastern extent of it? Because that's kind of the end of it, and then areas east of that. So again, maybe more than you wanted to know, but that's one of the things many of us look at all the time. Outside right now in Denton, the clouds are in place. It's 78. It's 78 in Dallas. We have cloudy skies. The winds are gusting up to 21. The high today was 81. The morning low was 59. Those are both above the normals of 74 and 52. Outside right now it's 78. Breezy south-southeast wind at 17, gusting to 24. Our severe weather threat overnight, or this evening, I should say, this evening and overnight for East Texas is pretty high. It's an enhanced risk. That's a level 3 on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest threat, the most concern. 3 is pretty high. Damaging winds. Winds of what? 6. These are straight line winds. 60, 70, maybe a little higher than that with straight line winds. A quarter to golf ball size hail. That's big hail. And then even some isolated tornadoes as we head through tonight. Once again, the Metroplex is fine. Any of the kids' activities for the next several hours are going to be fine, but it's off to the northwest. That's where it is right now. By 7 o'clock, you see a lot of it's still out there. I just went through all of the models, and just once again, I'm still settling on the same one that I showed you earlier. So that's where the activity is at 8. You see where it is at 9? Remember that little dissertation I gave there at the beginning of those watch boxes and how they're put together and kind of the thinking behind them? That's 9 o'clock. See, the Metroplex is still okay. So, you know, it's close at 9 o'clock, but certainly by 10 o'clock we have thunderstorms in the Metroplex. The same thing at 11 o'clock tonight. At midnight, things are starting to move to the east of Dallas. That's where it is at 2 o'clock in the morning. There's 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's the timing. And we start tomorrow with a little bit of cloud cover around, but the sun will come out. So one more time with the timing. Now until 6 p.m. through 6 p.m., it's all areas off to the northwest of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There's 6 to 9. Watch this. Here's 9 to midnight, okay? And then East Texas is after midnight. Now, let me zoom into the Metroplex. So here's your Metroplex timing. It's 9 o'clock to midnight. If you live in Rome and something shows up at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, you're kind of right there on the cusp. That's Wise County. There's parts of Parker County, the western half of Parker County. But for the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9 to midnight. That's a pretty good 3-hour window of timing for you. My number one concern tonight, it's not tornadoes. That's a concern without a doubt. But my number one concern tonight, meteorologically speaking, is the potential for damaging straight line winds. That's the 60 to 70 plus mile per hour straight line winds. And then we go down in order with hail. And then we also have the tornado threat, which is real too. That's all the bad news. Here's the good news. Look at the rain. Higher amounts off to the north, northeast, lower amounts off to the south, southwest. But the Metroplex could see a ½ an inch to 1, maybe 2 inches of rain if a thunderstorm sits on top of us. So we're looking at a nice soaking, very heavy rain as we head through tonight too. And we will all have moisture tonight, 100% coverage with the thunderstorms. And some of those storms will be severe, 60s the low tonight. During the day tomorrow, the record high tomorrow is 89. My forecast high is 87. So near record high temps tomorrow, a mostly sunny day and a breezy day. Then a cold front moves through, and that means cooler on Wednesday. We'll drop to 72. And then we're in the 60s on Thursday and Friday. Saturday up to 78. Sunday 84. Then a chance of a little bit of rain Monday and Tuesday and even Wednesday of next week. But for tonight, the severe weather threat for the Metroplex is 9 to midnight. It's earlier to the west of Fort Worth and it's later to the east of Dallas, but that's the timing. We have the whole weather department here. We've even let Jesse in the building. for a
Really?
couple of hours. Yep,
All
Jesse
right.
is in the building along with Kyle and the one and only Jason Joseph. So everyone's here. We'll be keeping an eye on things. After the 6 o'clock news, at some point this evening, we'll do a Facebook Live.
Oh, it's good to know.
And let people know what's happening there. And we'll, of course, be here all night keeping an eye on everything for folks.
And I'm sure by a few hours from now, you'll have an even more precise timing of when it all comes through.
Yeah, well, I get new data in about every 30 minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll have another update at 6 o'clock, so
Perfect.
which is good news too.
All right.